Hi everyone. Today we are focusing on dessert. This is my absolute all-time favorite new dessert recipe. It's kind of when you don't want to make a pie and you don't want anything chocolatey. This is kind of the in-between. It's a galette, which is a free-form dough, which you wrap over any kind of fruit. So today we're using strawberries and thyme, which a lot of people wouldn't mix together except for in a cocktail. Some people do that. But herbs are really, really, really good in dessert. So start thinking about adding some herbs to your dessert. So we have 1.5 cups of white flour, and you make this whole entire dough in your food processor. It's so simple. We have about 1/3 cup of sugar just to sweeten this up. We have 1/2 cup of cornmeal, which gives it a really nice texture, and a little bit of salt to bring out all that sweetness, and just give it a little pulse. Okay, now in here we're gonna add 7 tablespoons of butter. You could use butter or Earth Balance, which is what I'm using today, so non-dairy, and just cut into like little pieces, and you just pulse it a little bit more. And now we're gonna add in about 1/2 cup of water or so. Just pulse it until it comes together. And one final ingredient is just a drop of almond extract. And I am obsessed with almond extract lately. I've been putting in everything. It has such great flavor. And that's how you know it's ready, is when it kind of balls up like that. That's your dough. All right, now you want to put it in a piece of saran wrap and put it in the refrigerator for about like 30 minutes or so, just to set up and get nice and chilled. I'm gonna go do that. All right, so I'm just finishing up cutting my strawberries for our Strawberry-Thyme Galette. And this is so, so good because the strawberries go really well with the thyme. And I know you would never expect to see thyme in a dessert, but it goes really well together. And you don't have to use that much. You can really use as much or as little as you want. If you wanted to even incorporate it into your dough, you could put a little bit in your dough as well. You also see those little speckles of green, which make it really pretty. So it kind of just depends on how adventurous you are. I'm just gonna add it right to our filling. All right, and already you see those colors. You know I'm a sucker for colors. Looks so pretty. All right, now we have about 1/4 cup of sugar, just to sweeten the whole thing up. About 2 teaspoons of cornstarch, and a little bit more of that almond extract. And if you don't like almond extract, feel free to substitute for some vanilla, and just mix the whole thing together. And that is your filling. How simple is that? So, to grab some flour. And a little more flour for the top. All right, and we're just gonna roll it out. You want it to be about the size of your baking sheet. But feel free, if you wanna make mini ones, they're super cute. They make a really, really fun dessert because you put one on each plate. You can put some ice cream, some whipped cream on the side. They're so pretty. Really, really cute. So they work well for both. But if you're making it the way I'm making it right now, it's also really pretty, super rustic looking. And you just cut it into like, kind of like a pizza. You just cut it into little triangles. Just transfer that right onto your baking sheet. And all those strawberries are gonna go right into the center. How easy is this, right? A super simple dessert. The best part about a galette is that it's supposed to be rustic and kind of like not fussy. So you just take your dough and you fold it over. And don't worry if you see your flour. And you just kind of fold it all over. And you want to expose your strawberries in the center. This looks really pretty. You take some egg. And this just gives it a nice little sheen and kind of helps to harden the dough a little bit. Make a nice crispy crust. You just whisk it up. And brush the top with your egg. is that. Now I'm gonna take a tiny bit more sugar. This just makes it glisten and glow. Right over the top. That's it. And you could do this filling with any fruit. If you have peaches on hand, if you have some apples, cut into thin pieces, because it has to cook pretty quickly. And you're gonna bake it at 350 degrees for about 30 minutes or so until it's hardened. And you'll see everything will be cooked through, golden and beautiful. I'm gonna go put this in. I'll be out soon. We got a strawberry-thyme galette that just came out of the oven. It's piping hot. Normally I'd recommend waiting for it to cool a couple minutes, unless you're me and you just want to dig right in when it's piping hot. Yum. I'll show you how to plate it. So just cut it like a pizza. Oh my God, yummy. Pull it right on out. Look how gorgeous that is. And you see all the steam coming off. And you could serve this room temperature if you want also. You could serve it chilled. I personally adore it when it's hot. Who would ever think to put thyme in a dessert? I did. Yum. To dessert, everybody. All right, everyone. That's a strawberry-thyme galette. That's how we do it. And that is how Deanie delivers.